and they're just waddled towards you. Like,
No. Okay. What do I do with this? What do I do with this?
Disclaimer. We do not own or claim ownership of the Pokemon franchise and any Pokemon established in official canon. That's all owned by Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures. This is just a podcast made by 4 friends who love Pokemon. It's our love letter to a franchise most of us grew up with, so please go support the official release. Previously on PKMN Legacy. There's one Pokemon in there that is very strong. 15 credits if you bring me back that Pokemon.
Oh, he's a fighter.
That is going to knock Dustox out. That knocks it out.
Hi, Peppa.
Scurries out of sight.
No, come on.
We gotta chase it.
So bad.
But it tries crawling with its wings.
You will love me.
You have caught your Bat Noir.
There's a bunch of eggs here.
How many can you carry?
He's already have a mother.
The egg pops open.
Bug babies!
Welto, the irritant Pokemon that gets overexcited and zap happy.
Eggs hatched! I'm paralyzed! Mama's home!
Oh, no.
I can't get through.
Roll for initiative. Well, first in the order is Blistybug.
Wait, didn't we do some damage on it before?
It looks to be charged back up.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It looks at the interloper, this bug imposter, and it charges up and lets out a bolt of lightning. Goody hops into the way and takes the blow.
No!
Oh, no.
That is a 12 shift hit.
No!
Goonie has 1 hit point left.
Goonie!
It is looking very exploded from that blow. Hair as poofy as yours. Meanwhile, it is Luciole's turn.
I guess we're just gonna hit it with an ember and see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
7 for the attacking roll, -1 for the defending roll. That's a super effective 8 shift hit.
After seeing that, especially because we have established that Goonie and Lucille are buddies, Lucille is like mad. And so spitting out like 2 little flame balls into her hands, rubs them together, and she just like chucks them over at the Blistybug.
As it gets a face full of flames, it roars in pain as it tries to burn away the smoke and fires with its own electricity. Meanwhile, it is Victor's turn as he hops through the rocks, gets into the battlefield.
Victor, grab Velma and bring her back in here. And, like, try to, like, grab her and just, like, kind of just drag, either pick her up or drag her body through the hole again, just so she's out of the way.
Either make a forceful or quick check and proxy for Victor, and I'll add whatever I need to.
Okay, so it's either forceful or quick?
Depending on what sort of approach you want. Do you want it to use its strength to get through, or do you just want it done as quick as possible?
I'd say strength, because I would assume it's pretty strong. I don't add any modifiers to that, do I? No?
I'll add it in my head.
Okay. Well, forceful check.
Victor hops over. Velma, you're feeling being picked up by this surprisingly strong Mankey as it hops along, tries hopping through the rocks. Not incredibly fast because it's a very tight squeeze and a very uncomfortable trip for you. But you're on your way to get into safety.
Good job, Victor. I'll promise to give you a treat later.
Meanwhile, it is Goonie's turn.
Just get out of here! It's not worth it! Let's just go!
Goonie hops along, or at least limps along. The Weltle begin to follow.
No!
Oh, no.
They love you.
Ah, crap baskets.
Top of the order, Blistybug.
Y'all, I need someone up here to help me.
I'm kind of trying to get the child out of the way.
Yeah, it looks very grieved. You are a false shepherd leading its flock of babies away.
Chris, is there any way that you can get like Ginger up through the hole, like throw her up out there and like?
Mankey's currently in combat right now. You can switch out on its turn, but not right now.
That's true. That's true.
I have an idea, Maddie, but I'll see what happens first.
Well, first, you see the Blisty Bug stomp the way. Pyramp tries to body block it. Not a very smart move. Thunderbolt.
No!
Woo! As it is electrocuted with a 9-shift hit. The force of the impact sends it against the wall. But it brushes itself off, hops back into place, calls out through the hall, asking for orders.
We're just gonna hit him with an ember again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the flame is a bit weaker at this point right now for that 6-shift hit this time, but it manages to flame its face again. Not as powerful. Mankey, or Victor.
How far is Velma through the cave?
Halfway
entrance? Yeah, I'm just gonna have Victor bring Velma all the way through, just so I know she's.
Don't leave her lying there.
Yeah, no.
He hops through, tries to step over Slinket, and tosses her down onto the ground.
Thanks, boy.
So you're just prone on the ground, just sort of jutted in place.
Thanks, I guess.
All right, now first things first. Are you okay? What's wrong? Do you need any juice? I don't know if we have a berries to help you. Oh God, she's
Chris?
paralyzed. I'm a terrible
Chris?
I'm a terrible guardian.
Chris?
Oh, yes.
I can't move. I'm paralyzed, I think. Do you have anything for that?
Let's check the bag of holding. Let's see.
You open it up, you look through your medicine, and you look through your berries. You used your last cherry berry already.
Oof. Velma, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is.
What's the bad news?
Okay, we'll start with the bad news. Well, the bad news is there's no cherry berries, so we can't stop the paralysis.
And the good news?
At least you have your following now. You have followers like you wanted.
Meanwhile, the weld will come closer and closer.
See, they like you.
Great.
It is Goonie's turn.
Can I ask Chris to check in like my bag since I can't move?
I've already looked through all your inventories, and none of you have any medical items that would relieve the paralysis. If you were poisoned or you're asleep, yeah, that would be fine, but nothing that relieves
No
paralysis.
healing items or anything?
Yeah,
Or
potion, super potion, antidote, chesto berries, orange berries, and pecha berries. Nothing that helps with paralysis.
Oh, you mean for Goonie?
For Goonie, I'm talking about, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you have restorative items.
Chris, I need you to do me a favor. Look into my bag and grab a restorative potion. Goonie needs one badly.
Okay. He searches through her bag. He finds a super potion, and he squirts it on Goonie.
You said super potion?
Yes.
Yes.
You take it out, do a few squirts, and Goonie looks healthy again. Almost back to full swing.
Yeah, Goonie.
The Blisty Bug is coming for you again. Pyramp's still bloody blocking, even though it's very tired. It just takes instead of shooting it from afar, it's just going to go for a nice, nasty bug bite.
Oh.
It's a 2-shift hit, as it is clamped in its jaws. And it's trying to swing it around like a rag doll.
No.
Oh, that's not good.
I can't give Pyramp a potion from afar, can I?
No, you cannot.
All right.
It is Lucille's turn, though. You can see Pyramp being swung around like a rag doll in there. It's trying to fight as hard as it can.
Lucille, hang in there. Just use another ember and get out.
And you see it light up in flames. And
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Music change?
you see it glow with power.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Blaze! Is this Blaze?
No. It forms. The shape grows bigger.
Wait.
It explodes.
Oh my god!
The horns get longer, curved. Ears get longer, bushier. And you see a much larger creature where it once stood, just sort of holding its jaws apart.
Oh my
Okay, that is cool.
Yo.
Go ahead and roll for Incubroil's Ember attack now.
Incubroil.
Oh! Oh, Lord.
That is a 9 shift hit. How do you want to do this?
What the? And right before, like, Incubroil. So Lucille cuts her off. Instead of, like, little spurts of flame, just, like, jets of flame in the hands. Pretty dang big. Lucille takes them and, like, smacks the Blistybug on both sides of the head, like, head in between her paws, just like fire.
Its claws grow sharper and hotter and brighter with this molten red energy as it just slashes into the Blistybug and throws it against the wall. It tries to get up, but it collapses to the ground, and as everyone exits the chamber, you can just hear a very mournful cry.
Oh. I feel really bad now.
Chris is just looking at Maddie like, on one hand, I'm very proud of you for having a new Pokemon. On the other hand, this is what I meant about not taking children.
I thought that they were abandoned. I was just trying to help.
Why would they be abandoned?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
That's,
Okay, but out of character moment, y'all. There are 5 of them. Don't we need to bring one to that guy outside of the cave?
No, he gets nothing now. He gets nothing and he'll like it.
But listen. We leave one for the mom, and we each get one and give one to the guy.
Maddie.
Come on.
No.
I literally cannot do anything.
Hold on now, Velma. The grown-ups are talking. No, Maddie.
No, this is an out of character moment. I, Ariana, am speaking this.
Okay, all right. So
Discussion.
All right. Okay, personally, while I would love to have one of these little guys, unfortunately, Chris is just like, nah. You can't just be taking the mama's children. Plus, she's gonna be very vindictive, and that might come back to bite us in the booty hole later. So no.
Ooh, that might... Okay, I'm going to write that down.
Why'd you do that? Now we can't take one.
Good. We don't need
Why'd
to take
you do that?
because we have to be the upstanding individuals that we are. We
I
can't.
need an electric Pokemon.
Well, you know what? If one of we'll do this the old-fashioned Pokemon way. If one of the Pokemon wants to
but
come
they're
back,
so cute.
if one of them wants to come back with Velma, then fine. But unfortunately, we are taking all 5 of these little children to their mother because their mother had to go and raise them.
Maddie just makes that noise.
You'll thank me later.
I know you're right, but it doesn't mean I like it.
That's fine. That is your decision to make. Doesn't mean it's the correct decision, but it's your decision to make. Now then, how do we get... Well, they seem to be attached to Velma at the hip, so...
That's the thing. I think they think that she's their mother.
Yeah, at this point, the Weltel are just like clambering all around and trying to cuddle with Mama Velma.
How do we stop
Can we
this?
call for that guy in the front or something?
It's pretty far away.
Well, one of us could go there, right?
We could. Or... So let me get this straight. That guy wanted to... He wanted to catch the Blitzy bug, right?
From what you can gather, yes, he was after the Blistybug.
Okay. I will have Chris take Victor back inside of the ball. So he's going to pop Victor back into the ball. He's going to start making his way back through the cave.
Where are you going?
Don't worry, I'll be back.
All right. She just sits down against the wall of the cave. So Velma, how's it going?
I can't move. I literally can't move. And they keep shocking me.
Well, I if I could help you, I would.
Meanwhile, your new Pokemon walks through the cavern.
Maddie looks it up and down, and she's like, Lucio?
Her ears kind of flip up and down a bit. This new Pokemon you see before you is like Lucio, but twice as tall. Her mane and her ears have become so large that it's sort of covering her face. All you can see is her nose and one single eye peeking out from under it. And her horns also kind of curve around and sort of form a sort of halo or elder cross of sorts. It's a new look.
Oh, I am excited for this final evolution. Anyway, Maddie, like, sits up from where she was sitting. She stands up, and she walks over to Lucille. Hey, girl! How you feeling?
And she nuzzles your head.
Oh, she pulls out her Pokédex.
You pop it open.
Incubroil, the fiendish Pokemon and the evolved form of Pyramp. As its form undergoes drastic changes, its fire becomes harder to keep under control. Overwhelmed, it takes refuge by hiding away behind its huge ears.
Oh, I love you so much. And she just, like, hugs her.
You can see her warming up, but she also, in embarrassment, just sort of hides inside her ear hair floof.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Meanwhile, Chris, you make your way to the front of the cave, and you see Odie getting up. Oh, it's you guys.
Hi.
How's it going in there?
Oh, yeah, all good. How's your Krogunk feeling?
Much better after absorbing all that rainwater.
Oh, that's really good. Happy to hear that. So, got some good news and some bad news.
Okay.
Well, the good news is, the Blitzy Bug is defeated.
Cool, so you caught it then.
Well, like I said, there's bad news.
Well, it got away, didn't it?
That's not the bad news. Chris just reaches behind him, pops out his great ball, and out pops Diamond.
Oh, that thing again.
He's gonna give her a very lovely smile. Diamond, use hypnosis on that Krogunk.
All right, go ahead and you roll hypnosis then. Its eye pulses in a rhythmic fashion, and the Krogunk just sort of falls into a deep trance. And you see Odie, wait, what the heck are you doing that for, man?
He taps Diamond on the shell. Good job. Good job. And he just looks over to the guy, his head slowly turning. Yeah, I said there was bad news. Didn't necessarily mean it for the Blitzy Bug. And he's like slowly walking towards the guy.
Look, man, I told you don't really want to battle you guys, okay?
Oh no, trust me, there's not going to be a battle. I just want to inform you about something. You see, you never mentioned that this Pokemon had children.
I did?
It did. But here's the thing. I have a child of my own. And I just had to watch a Pokemon get beaten until it fainted unconsciously, crying for its Pokemon children. And now, it is the saddest mother I have seen in a long, long time. Here's what we're going to do. You are going to take your Krogunk, you're going to leave, and if you try to come back here and take this Blitzy Bug or her children, well, and he just gives him a really, really, really wide smile. Let's just say Diamond here won't use hypnosis next time.
I want you to roll a forceful check. And we're gonna add +3 to that shit.
Oh. So that's a 5 overall.
That's a superb intimidation right there. Well, I can say for sure that that's not rainwater that's making his pants wet right now. He recalls him back into the Pokeball. No problems. I'm gone. I'll just find someone else. They probably would be fine with some other Pokemon besides that. I don't care, man. I'm out of here.
Have a safe trip.
You can see him dashing for it, and as he's running, you see a slip of paper fall out of his pocket, but he is too terrified to even notice, and he is out of there.
I think that went well. Oh, wait, sorry, you forgot your paper. Oh, he's gone. Okay. He looks at the sheet of paper, just out of curiosity.
It's a rather crumpled up scrap of paper, very filthy looking, but you see some strange markings etched on it.
I know what this says. I don't know what this says. I'll just bring it to one of the kids. They probably know what this says. And he nicely folds it up and puts it inside of like his jacket pocket, and then he calls back Diamond, puts his Pokeball on his belt loop, and he goes, "All right, now let's rainwater, cold, damp. Okay, gotta get out of here.
Well then, hi, Kay here. It's been about 3 months since that moment that we just recorded. Back then, I knew that Chris would probably not hand over the Blistybugger Weltle to Odie. I did not expect him to go that far. And even editing it now. Wow, okay, so anyway. Hi, Kay here. I said that already. What I haven't said is, thank you for tuning into the podcast. I do hope you're enjoying it. If you'd like to support the show, we do have a Patreon where you can support the show there and get rewards in the process. You can get your name at the end of the credits, access to the bonus tidbits. The last behind-the-scenes bonus tidbit was a look at how I changed up the playtest group from Theater of the Mind movement to tile-based movement for the combat as well. Went into how it worked, how it failed. If you're into game design type stuff like that, check it out. And if you support us at the Ultra Baller tier patron at $10 and up, you get your name mentioned here in the pause menu. Like these fine fellows. Cammy Cat, Dongo the King, Donkey Oto, Doodle Boy, Lizzie McPoof, Mr. Someone, and Turtle Lover 2244. You could also support the show by spreading word about it on Twitter. You can use the hashtag PKMNLegacy. And if you use that hashtag, we might use your name for one of the NPCs in our game, like we did with Odie, who is named after @Manodi on Twitter. Okay, I think that's it. We're going to go back to the episode because we still have a good chunk to go. Unpause.
Okay, so Velma and I are still with the Blistybug babies.
Yes. And Velma
I'm
is...
still paralyzed.
Cool.
Okay, we gotta get back to their moms somehow.
Oh, and at this point, Chris, you would probably be back by this point.
Okay, so the Weltle have pretty much imprinted on Velma, correct?
It seems so as they cuddle next to her.
So, question, are they imprinted on the current image of Velma now? And if so, could we possibly change that by just, taking off her goggles and just letting her hair down?
That's,
because then they wouldn't recognize her?
I am not that familiar with how animals imprint onto other animals.
I think it's by scent.
Oh.
I did not draw noses on them, so you know what? Why don't you, Chris, roll a clever check?
Oh boy, this should be good. And I got a 0.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
With that mediocre... Oh, before I forget, after that display back with Odie, which the other two don't know about yet, have a fate point.
Yay.
Ooh.
A fate point. Thank you, God.
But with that 0... your specialty really lies in more canine Pokemon. Bugs are not your forte. They do not have the noses or they have the tail in this case, but it's a whole different breed, literally, for you. So maybe you don't know for sure. It's just a guess.
I could possibly put all these Weltle to sleep with Diamond and hypnosis, and then we could just leave. Work.
I mean, the Blistybug is fainted, right?
Mechanically speaking, it is fainted. Narratively speaking, it is collapsed in the nest room. You can hear it the whales have quieted down a bit, but it's still like...
Aw.
Okay, hear me out. I don't think Chris is gonna like this.
Hold on.
What?
Let's do that in character then.
Well, I'm just trying to see if this could work. Like, can I ask if this would work first?
Let's do it in character.
Okay. I think it's stupid, so I don't think it's something
Then
that'll work.
definitely do it in character.
Okay, it's just I don't think it legit. Anyway, so look, I know that you didn't want us to catch these Pokemon before, but if you just hear me out, I think I have an idea.
I feel like I know what you're going to say, and I don't agree with it
No,
already.
what if I don't know if we have enough Pokeballs, but what if we catch all the babies and the mom, and then we release them all in the same place, so they are away from Velma, but then when we release them, the first thing that they see is their mother.
You know, in theory, that sounds like a really good idea, but here's my only quip with that. Do we have enough Pokeballs to do that?
I don't think we do. I'm checking my bag. We have 4 Pokeballs total and 2 Great Balls total. We do have enough, but we will lose all of our Pokeballs.
A small price to pay for salvation. All right, let's do it.
Well, what did you think I was going to say?
You know, these are some really lovely caves. Really nice in here.
I think I deserve an answer to that question, especially after you liked my idea.
You know, I would love to...
Meanwhile, the Weltal are just like on Velma's hair and coat.
Please, hurry!
Okay, 2 questions. 1, would that logistically work? And 2, would we get those Pokeballs back after releasing them?
If the Pokeballs are used, the way Pokeballs are designed is that once they catch a Pokemon, that Pokeball is digitally bonded to that Pokemon, so it is only meant for that one Pokemon. So once used, they can't really be reset unless gone through some pretty shady jailbreaking hacking type stuff. But
Okay,
I will.
well, I'm trying to think if there's any other
You know what? I
options.
will give you this. These Weltals are about the size of. They come up just above your ankle, and they are pretty light. And also, they are babies.
But won't they shock us if we pick them up?
It's a small price to pay for salvation, huh?
I don't like that, God. I don't like that quote anymore.
Okay, wait. We have nothing to cure paralysis. We knew this because we can't help Velma. So I think it's up to me and Chris to bowling ball these boys back to their mama. But the thing is won't they follow us?
I think as you look at them, they are pretty intent on following Velma.
That's what I mean. They'll follow Velma even if we bowling ball them back to the mother. Oh, wait. Okay, we said it doesn't work on scent, but what if, I don't want to make Velma give up her goggles, but what if we put something of Velma's on the mom?
That is one option. Yes.
All right, let's ruffle through her bag. Let's see what she's got. Loot her.
Yeah, you got that one, Maddie. I'm not going through her stuff.
Okay. I am currently looking to see what we've got right now. Velma has a miracle seed, as well as a potion, an antidote, and a 3 Pokeballs. And then
I will also say this.
Go ahead.
It doesn't have to be her items. Technically, you could just, as long as you put the scent of Velma on it.
Gotcha. Okay. What do we have that we can leave? What do y'all feel?
I think the honey might be a good idea.
Because it's also sweet. Maybe they'll eat it.
That's true. As the saying goes, you can attract more flies with honey than you can mustard.
Yeah. So let's do that. Maddie stops for a second. She goes, I have an idea. And she pulls this jar of honey that she has. It's like a quarter full. There's not much left of it. What if we use this to attract the Weltal, and we put Velma's scent on it somehow so that they stay there?
Do anything. I'll go for it. My nose itches so bad. Please.
How can we put her scent on it? Do we just rub the jar on her? I don't...
That is a good question. And Chris is just taking his time, just thinking I wonder.
Yeah, Chris and Maddie are just like, dee.
I got an idea. So, why don't just take a strand of hair or something, Just put her out of the jar, put her in the honey or something. Maybe that'll work. Please.
But I don't want to pull out your hair.
It just needs to be like a strand, something, anything.
Okay, Chris, you do it. I went through the bag.
Pardonnez-moi.
You pull out the hair. I went through the bag. I'm going to open the honey and see if I can attract them. And Maddie like opens up the jar and like puts them on her fingers and holds it out towards the little baby bugs.
Okay. And Chris, he walks over to Velma and just kneels down to where the Weltel are, and he's just like, I am not sure if I will get shocked from this, but there's no time like the present. And like tries to like pinch a single strand from Velma's hair and like pull it out. Do I have to roll for anything for that?
I will say no for this time. He just pulls a long yellow strand out of her scalp.
Do I have to roll for the putting the honey towards the bugs to try and like move them away from her?
I don't think you have to do that either. You open the jar. Right now, their attention is focused on Chris, who, wait, what are you doing to our bug mama? We're gonna get you now. And they're just waddle towards you. Like,
No. Okay, what do I do with this? What do I do with this?
Buggies, over here! And Maddie like shakes the jar and she's like, come over here, I have some good food.
now, at this point, I think you need to roll a flashy check.
Me?
To get their attention, yeah.
Okay. I got a 1.
And also, they are babies, so you know what? That's good enough. So
Okay.
So it's like jangling a bunch of keys in front of a child.
pretty much.
Just like giving candy to a baby. Just like giving honey to a bug.
So yeah, they corner Chris into a corner of the thing, and then you're shaking your honey jar for them. That sounds weird. But yeah, they turn around. They go.
Yes, good.
And you see their light bulbs on their heads, their little bulb horn things, sort of just spark and glow a bit. And they waddle closer to you.
Chris, give me the hair, quickly.
Okay, and he like really carefully steps over and like just hands the strand of hair to Maddie.
She can fit through that little thing where the blissy bug is, right?
I think after the battle, enough of it has been like
Cleared.
destroyed, so it's a bit easy to like squeeze through a bit.
So Maddie is going to squeeze through there, holding the strand of hair behind her to be like, come on, let's go. With the honey on her hands. And she's going to go up towards the blisty bug. And while she waits for the babies to follow, she's going to tie the little strand of hair around that like top little horn on the blisty bug's forehead. You
tie the strand of hair around it. She can't do anything, but she looks really ticked off at you, like very on edge, like...
It's okay. I'm trying to fix things. And she puts the jar of honey kind of in front of the blisty bug's mouth, just like maybe try and calm it so it can like get the scent.
She looks confused until the Weltel waddle in, and they gather around the jar, and they sort of just, dig in on it. On this sweet honey treat that smells like bug mommy.
Yes! I can't believe that worked.
And you can see the blisty bug, its insectoid gaze slightly softens. Not to the point like where, hey, we're good friends, but, it's progress.
I'm sorry I wanted to catch you before. And your babies.
That is really dark to say when you actually think about it in the grand scheme of things.
It's a little different in the Pokeverse, right?
Sure.
Is it? Please?
It's like that one scene from Mr. Fantastic Mr. Fox with the fist raised.
Oh, yeah!
It's got that same energy.
What, the wolf?
Yeah, the wolf where he just raises the fist.
It's not a fist raise at this point. It's just a less furious growl at you.
Maddie smiles. She's like, huh.
All right, and you leave the room?
Yes.
As you crawl through it, you hear and you can see behind you that the passage is now blocked by this sticky, zappy webbing.
Oh.
So there's no going back now.
Maddie's coming out after going through that. I'm just like sitting down Indian style and just talking to Velma, showing her pictures of Emily like,
Wait, like crisscross applesauce?
yeah.
Ah, yes. We love a crisscross applesauce.
He's just sitting there showing a very paralyzed Velma just different pictures of his daughter.
And Velma's face, you can just see the look of help me in her eyes
And so this is when she was 9 years old. Now that's when she finally...
as May walks in.
And this is when she was reading a book.
She's just looking at her with like those shaking pupils.
Nothing special, but she just looks adorable reading a book. Oh, hey Maddie. How'd it go?
I think it went well, but, I hope you all got one good last look at those babies, because we will probably never see them again.
Well, they are not our children, so we have to let the mama handle all that. Also, yeah. We're not getting paid.
Yeah, I figured that. What's happened?
We had a nice conversation.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and he starts digging in like his back pocket. And also, I found this really weird sort of like piece of paper on the ground. Don't know what it is though. Maybe you can figure it out.
What does it say?
I don't have my reading glasses on, so.
You guys look at the scrap of paper as Velma starts to recover, and yeah, it's hard to make out what it says. Whatever this cat scratch is, it is not in Japan English.
All right, so here's the thing, Kay. I can kind of read unknown speak, as I'm sure we all can. Can our characters read it?
For the listeners, what they're looking at is a crumpled note with letters on them, and they are very similar to what like the unknown look like, the Pokemon unknown. Though it is a bit different.
Yeah.
So,
For the sake of the argument, I'm just gonna say Chris cannot read it. Mostly because I'm gonna have it in character that he does not know unknown at all. He knows nothing about it.
I feel like Maddie could have like seen it briefly in one of her classes, but like wasn't really paying attention.
whatever this strange language is still unknown to you. You do know that a lot of these symbols do seem to coincide with regular letters. Not all of them, but most of them do. So while you do not know what language this is, you kind of get a vague understanding of what it might say.
All right. Well, what do y'all think? Do you want to try and like translate this?
Well,
Because I've got the first part, but I'm trying to figure out the second.
I got no clue about it, so
I know exactly what this is, but I can't remember how to read it. We went over it one time in one of my language classes. I may have fallen asleep that day. Not my proudest moment, but I can kind of remember some of it. So, I think the first part says rally under more shroud at the. Now, this is the word I'm stuck on. C-R-O... I don't know what that other letter is. And the one after that. Something of shoals? Oh.
is everything okay?
It's fine. It's fine. Nothing is fine.
Press X to doubt. I want Chris to insight that. Can he insight check that?
Are you gonna get it out of me?
I want Maddie to roll sneaky.
I got a 2.
That is a fair, so...
Is everything okay, Maddie? You look a little stressed.
Maddie just like folds the note and like puts it in her pocket, and she's like, "Oh, it's nothing. I couldn't really read the last part, so I think it's just gibberish. We don't need to worry about it."
You know what? You're right. I trust you.
About 30 minutes to an hour passes. During this time of just rest and recuperation, Velma, you are now healed of your paralysis.
Nice.
As you slowly gain control of your nervous system again.
Finally!
Welcome back.
Glad to be back.
she's just kind of stumbling and wobbly, tries getting up, getting her nerves back, trying to shake everything back into place.
people can eat berries in the Pokemon world, can't they? They're just fruit.
Yes, they can. You do not gain much of the benefits from it, as Pokemon are innately able to, but they have their own flavors.
All right. You probably need something to eat after being paralyzed for so long. Chris reaches in like his backpack and pulls out a Pecha berry. It's a sweet and delicious sort of berry anyway, so, it's probably really, really delicious.
Velma just kind of sees the berry and realizes she hasn't eaten for a long time. She kind of quickly grabs it and just starts humming on and just like, the little gremlin.
Your teeth have an easy time sinking in. The skin is very soft, and it's a very juicy berry. Like he said, very sweet, mellow, and delicious. And I guess it would taste somewhere between like strawberry banana and peach.
Ooh, that's a nice combination.
That does sound really good.
And you totally go to town on that.
Is there like freaking like juices just like sort of just flying left and right in like a really cartoonish way?
Bits of leaf and skin and juice are just like spraying to the sides of her mouth.
And he just sort of see her when she pauses and it looks like she just like went to carnivore who caught her prey.
Velma? You got a little bit on your
Goonie climbs up her side and starts licking her face.
Well, never mind. It's not there anymore. Better?
Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. I needed that.
He just gives her a nice little head pat and he's like, no problem. Now, next question. How do we get out of here?
Well, you got to the entrance, right?
I think I might be slipping in my old age.
You don't remember.
Who are you?
Oh, please.
Y'all hear something? The echoing in these walls on the caves are just amazing.
And Maddie just like storms past him and storms off.
Oh, come on. You gotta laugh sometimes.
Every joke I make, you think isn't funny.
Well, try telling a knock-knock joke or something. It might be nice.
Oh, you're such a dad.
Yes, I am.
You do a couple laps going in circles. Eventually, you make it to the entrance of the cave. And you notice that it has started to clear up a bit outside. It's not raining as hard, and it is traversable. Most notably, the thunderstorms have moved away and stopped being stationary around here. And the coastline is about an hour or two's walk away.
I think we should get going.
Let's go.
What time is it actually?
It's hard to tell, because while the storm clouds have started moving, it's still pretty overcast and hard to say.
Okay.
But your sea gear says like 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah, we can still keep going.
Also, my lovely players, check the Discord for I have deciphered the message.
I saw that.
Ooh,
So,
ominous.
Maddie knows exactly what it says.
But our listeners will never know. Shh. Not until it's narratively important.
Not until Maddie decides to share it with Velma under a pillow fort.
Under a pillow fort. That's cute.
Well, hell yeah.
Okay, let's go find a pillar fort. Let's go buy some pillows in Maycoon Town. Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh my goodness.